Hey guys, today's video is going to be my May Boxycharm unboxing and my April Boxycharm full review. If you're new here, hi, my name is Emily. If you enjoy beauty related content, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. If you're unfamiliar with what Boxycharm is, it is a monthly beauty subscription box that is $21 US each month. I pay about $33 a month for mine in Canada. And as always, I'm going to start off with the unboxing portion because I feel like that is what people are most interested in. But if you do stick until the end, there will be full reviews of the products we received last month to see if the box is actually worth your money. So this month's theme is Boxy Bash. It was Boxycharm's birthday month this month. And because of that, they actually gave us an extra product. So typically we get 5 full-size products, and this month we got 6. So starting off with what's on the top of this box, we actually got a set of brushes and then another standalone brush. These are all from Aesthetica. The 3-piece eye trio retails for $45. That's quite a bit. So if you think these brushes are worth that much and love them, then this makes the box well worth it already, twice the retail value of the box. So these are the 3 brushes you get here. You get a spoolie, which is nice and soft. It actually feels similar to like the ABH Brow Wiz, but it's a little fatter than that. You get this brush, which they say is an angled eyeliner brush, but this is quite thick, so this isn't something that I would use for eyeliner. I might use it if I were doing a shadow liner or a running shadow under my lower lash line. And then you get this itty bitty super precise eyeliner brush. I actually don't have an eyeliner brush like this, but I've watched like how-to winged liner tutorials where they've used a brush similar to this, and that's how they get that really sharp eyeliner look. So I'm really excited to test this one out specifically. And then the other brush we got, this is the P12 face brush, also from Aesthetica, and this retails for $27. Mine looks like it got a little smushed in the bag, but that's okay. Wow, this brush is very, very soft. I might use this for something like highlight or setting my under eyes. I have quite a few brushes this shape. Not all of them I love. It depends on how they pick up product, and I definitely don't have one this shape with this type of fiber. It's very loosely packed and floppy. So I'm excited to give these brushes a try. I love receiving beauty tools in my beauty subscription boxes. Next, we got this from Pretty Vulgar. This is the ink gel liner. Mine, when I first opened this box, because I opened it to see what's in there before coming on camera, my lid was pretty much off. It was just kind of like this in the box. So I'm hoping that it's not too dried out. I did stick one of my other eyeliner brushes in there and do a swatch on my hand, and it seems fine. So I'm hoping it will still last a long time, like that it didn't affect the longevity. Gel liners typically last for 6 months anyways. I actually just got rid of my only gel liner that I owned in my makeup decluttering video. It was from Maybelline, and I had it for like 2 years. It was so old and dried out. So I'm excited to try gel liner again, and especially with the super precise brush, maybe I could finally master winged liner. This retails for $24 US, and you can find Pretty Vulgar at Sephora. Next, this looks like it's in collaboration with Boxycharm because it says Boxycharm right here. This is from Beauty Creations, and it's a matte lip gloss. Okay, that kind of defeats the purpose of a lip gloss. It says long wear matte lip gloss. It's a very pretty, like, rosy shade. We get a lot of shades like this in Boxycharm, I feel. It smells like candy. I can't really put my finger on it because I'm really sick right now, but it definitely has a scent. There's a swatch of the color right there. I'm going to leave that on my hand and see if it does dry matte, but I like getting new lip products to try all the time as well, so I'm excited to test this out. This is the 5th thing in the box. This is the CoverFX Blurring Primer. Blurring and smoothing and pore filling primers, all that kind of stuff is my favorite type of primer just based on my skin type, and I have enlarged pores and stuff around my cheek area, so this will definitely get a good solid use. This retails for $38. It says a lightweight soft focus primer that blurs the appearance of pores, fine lines, and other imperfections. This is the last thing in the box. This is the PUR Sculptor Palette. These are the shades. Now, the only shades I'd be able to use are the top ones, which on the one hand I'm kind of like bummed about, but on the other hand I appreciate that this could work for a variety of skin tones. This bronzer here is a very, very deep shade. I'm not sure like how well you can tell the depth on my camera, but if I hold it up to my face, you can see that that definitely will not work for me ever as a bronzer. I will get some use out of it as an eyeshadow. This is bordering on too dark. Maybe if I have a lot of self-tanner on or it's the end of the summer, I might be able to use that. This highlighter is something I could use for sure, and then again, this highlighter here is much too deep for my skin tone, but like I said, I love that this can be used for a wide variety of skin tones, and this retails, drop my paper, retails for $30. Based on what we received this month, I'm pretty happy with it. I know they kind of hyped up the fact that it was their birthday month and that we were receiving 6 items instead of 5, but I kind of feel like they cheated a little bit since it was 2 things from the same brand. Like, this is a set that came together. This counted as 1 item, and then this counted as another item. Although I love that we received so many brushes. 4 brushes is a good amount to get, I almost said for free. I mean, you're paying for the box, but you know what I mean. But I kind of feel like, I don't know, maybe it doesn't count as 6 items. Does anybody else feel that way? I'm super grateful that we did get extra products this month though. One other thing I do want to say is we get the same brands over and over and over again. I understand that these are the brands that have kind of partnered with Boxycharm, but I just wish maybe as they grow, we will get more variety. I appreciate that a lot of them are really popular, well-known brands, such as PUR. We get a PUR product every other month. Pretty Vulgar, this is the 2nd time we've received Pretty Vulgar in the last few months, and CoverFX is a brand that we receive quite often as well. I just would like to try more from a wider variety of brands, even though I do appreciate trying out multiple products from the same brand as well, so it's kind of like a little bit of a balancing act. So I do wish that maybe they tossed a few more brands into the rotation. So that was everything in the May box. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not overly excited about it. I'm not bouncing off the walls over it, but a lot of these products are very useful and not necessarily like exciting. So I'm super happy with the May box. Now I'm going to jump into the April box and talk about my full reviews on those products. I will have the total value of this month's and last month's box down in the description box below, and I also convert it with the current exchange rate to Canadian dollars as well, in case you are a Canadian subscriber. So last month the theme was eye candy. The first item we got was the Tartiest Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter. I got mine in the shade Exposed. This retails for $29. Now, the only way I like this is on the body. I tried this on my face at a time when I was trying to get ready pretty quick. I had glitter, and it wouldn't even blend out to be like any type of pretty on the skin. And I didn't notice when I was getting ready in my mirror. I looked in like the reflection from the sunshine from the windows coming in. I was like, oh yes, this is beautiful. And then I stepped into my bathroom, which has much more direct light on my face, and it was like clumps of glitter. Like it didn't even smooth out to be a seamless line of glitter on my face. Maybe you like that sort of highlight. I personally don't. I had to remove it. So this is not something I will be using on my face again. It is a very pretty shade. There, I have it swatched, but it doesn't blend out that well. Can you see the chunks of glitter? Sorry, I don't have autofocus on my camera. It's super chunky. Maybe I got a bad one. Like it literally just doesn't blend out at all. It kind of has a cream to powder formula. Like the glitter is rolling up off my fingers when I do this. So maybe I did get a bad one. I'm not really sure, but this is not something that I was super impressed with. I have, you know, small children. I'm not doing the whole like body contouring and body glow thing all the time. I don't have festivals to go to, so I might get a few uses out of this summer. Other than that, not really something I'm going to be reaching for. So personally, this is not worth $29 to me. Next is the ColourPop Semi Precious Eyeshadow Palette, and this says it retails for $26, but when I looked it up on the website, which you can see in my past video, it's at $18. So I don't know if the value of these shadows individually added up makes it like a retail value of $26, but that's besides the point. This is not my favorite ColourPop palette that I have tried. It is all shimmers, which can be completely fine. I mean, I have many mattes that I can use. This is something you want to use your fingers for. I haven't used every single shade in this palette, but I have gotten a use out of, I think, 5 of them. When I used these shades, so this is like a light green, and then this is like a very yellowy gold, almost chartreuse, like there's a little bit of a green undertone in there. I had to top it with something else. It just did not look that great on the eyes. Today I used this rose gold shade, and I think it turned out beautifully, and I wasn't wowed by these more neutral tones over here either. Overall, it's not my favorite, but it is definitely something I will keep and get more use out of. I don't mind having to use my finger with shimmer shades, except that then you don't get a lot of precision, I will say that. And these do tend to kind of blend away. So what I do is I was laying on my lid, finishing up my crease work or my outer V, getting things in that area how I wanted it, and then going back and touching up my lid shade. I just swatched these 3 here on the edge of my hand, and as you can see, they are very pretty. The neutrally color right here is not that opaque, and the red shade is not as metallic as it appears in the pan. So I wasn't wowed by this, but it is super affordable. I just feel like you can get other ColourPop palettes that you would probably like more. So there you go. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More vacuum cleaner. This is a like deep cleansing type of mask. I was expecting this to be more like a charcoal mask or a clay mask, and that's not what this is at all. It is clear with blue beads in it that pop as you smear them. That was a gross word. As you spread it across your face. This does leave me with a very tight but clean feeling, so I make sure to moisturize my skin very well after using this. I do like it. If your pores are super clogged, this is not going to be enough for you to fully remove all of the dirt, but I recommend using this maybe once a week just as a deeper clean. You rub it on your face, leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes until dry, and a cooling sensation will occur I would completely agree with that. This retails for $47. Dr. Brandt is a very expensive brand, and this is another brand that we receive a lot of their products in Boxycharm. I have their microdermabrasion, their pore dermabrasion, their Pores No More Luminizing Primer, and now this product here. So we don't get it as often as a brand like PUR, but it does appear in Boxycharm quite often as well, so that is something to keep in mind. Next up, I have the Browgal Instatint Tinted Eyebrow Gel. I love this product. This retails for $22. It is a tinted brow gel that has microfibers in it. It has a teeny tiny little wand, which means you can get really precise in there. This is great for that like feathery brow trend, which I'm loving right now. My eyebrows are looking real crazy. I need to get them waxed so bad, but since moving to this new house, my brow girl is over a half an hour drive away, even more if there's traffic, and I just feel so silly driving half an hour to go get my eyebrows done, which takes like 10 minutes. So I'm going to book in if I'm going to be there already for something else. And I'm so scared to try someone else doing my brows because I've made that mistake one time before and ended up with super thin eyebrows that I hate. So I kind of want to go back to the girl I've always gone to. She's done my brows for 5 or 6 years and does an amazing job. That's besides the point. This makes my bushy eyebrows look even bushier, which a lot of people like, including me sometimes. They do need to be shaped, but I do like how full they look with the added fibers in this. I think this is definitely worth $22, which for me, even if I didn't like the other 3 products I've already talked about, that makes the box worth it. Lastly, we got this Adesse High Definition Liquid Lipstick. This is not a long wear matte liquid lipstick. It's literally just a liquefied cream lipstick. And I did not like this. This retails for $24. It doesn't have a shade name, so I don't know if this is the only one they have or what. This is super thick and goopy. Like, it's even hard to spread on the back of my hand. It's a really pretty color. I have it swatched there underneath that other lipstick, which I do want to touch on, did dry matte and is pretty transfer proof. It's not coming off on my hand. So in the new box, this matte lip gloss I would call a matte liquid lipstick. This settled into fine lines of my lips that I didn't even know I had. My lips looked so pruny and old. I don't have the most textured lips in the world. I can't imagine what this would look like on like chapped lips or anything, or maybe more mature skin. It would look terrible. And I just really didn't like this. It felt really heavy and goopy on the lips as well, and I did not apply too much product. I just used, you know, the applicator that it came with, and I probably would have even wiped off the top because it's pretty goopy when you take it out. It is like a flat paddle type of doe foot applicator in there. I am not a fan of this. So those were all of the products that we got in our April box and my full thoughts on those. So you let me know what you think. Do you think Boxycharm is worth the $21 US a month or $33 Canadian? My favorite things out of last month's box were the tinted eyebrow gel and the Dr. Brandt mask. I will definitely continue to get a lot of use out of these. I did not enjoy the Tarte product or the Adesse liquid lipstick, and I'm kind of on the fence about the ColourPop palette. It's good, but just not great and not the quality that I was expecting from ColourPop eyeshadows. If you enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up so that I know. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!